Hello Persona fans and welcome back to Trinity Soul Tuesdays, the show where I cover an episode of Persona Trinity Soul every 2 weeks and encourage you all to watch along with me. When we last left off, everyone was having a delightful time at karaoke, until Megumi got drugged and molested by a bunch of lowlife jerks. And how did this happen? Because while carrying her obviously drugged best friend, said jerks were like, "You girls wanna do shadow extraction?" And Konoro was like, "Yeah, okay." I immediately don't like you. It turns out they actually drugged Konoro too, but for some reason the drug didn't work on her, so they have to assault her the old-fashioned way. You know, while she's awake. Meanwhile... And just like that, all of the bad guys are dead. Somehow. And that guy's even inside out. Immediately followed by a lengthy scene in which Jun and the coroner lady are eating nostalgic soup. It's all very wholesome and all, but seriously, why are there so many scenes of Jun eating?
兄ちゃんからだ。もしもし、兄ちゃん?
Hey Jun, it's Shun. We're all having too much fun, so I'll be home late. Are you in jail? Maybe. So then the cops are all like, yeah, those guys sucked. We don't actually care that they're dead, but we gotta be cops and ask questions, you know. Anyway, you're free to go. But then as they go, Ryo grabs Shin and asks, "Why were you near where a thing happened? I thought I told you to leave town forever!" Frazzled by the fact that Shin didn't do anything, Ryo calls his BFF, who can tell by the tone in his voice that he's upset, and offers to treat him to a frappuccino. But frosty coffee drinks will have to wait, because Ryo gets a phone call from Team Rocket saying that they want to meet up. The investigation sees phantoms all decide to visit Megumi in the hospital, who seems to have made a full recovery. And we also learn that Yumi, the girl who was attacked in the first episode, was Megumi's senpai in her dance club. As Shin heads home, he's stopped by Ito, and they go to the town's only restaurant. So, you want to betray your brother? Yeah, okay. Later that night, in the secret location that is the middle of a crowded city, Ryo meets with some members of our evil team Marebito. You all remember Yuji, the man without a persona, and Toma, otherwise known as Boring Guy. They have a friendly chat about how funny it is that they have the same list of people with the persona potential, and they didn't even know the other person existed until recently. Isn't that a hoot? Oh my. Anyway, then they fight. Persona time! Ryo still having the gun-wielding cane, and Toma with Nebuzara... Seriously, I hate all of your persona names. Elsewhere, Shin gets ambushed by the stalk of broccoli, and... Chie? Who tries to rip Abel out of him with the power of Gukyo, the Chinese fish god, but Abel does a pretty nice job of handling things. Boring Guy, meanwhile, is getting his butt kicked and is screaming at Yuji, "Tag in, dude, tag in!" Maybe this isn't the best time to tell you, but I kinda don't have a persona anymore. What?! Ryo just killed a guy. He is definitely dead. Back in the first fight, Chie's persona eats the broccoli's persona, and it causes him to fall on the ground in horrible writhing pain because it tastes like broccoli and vegetables are yucky, but this gives Shin the distraction he needs to bravely run away! While Mermaid Girl from the first episode is just watching everything. Freaked out by all of this business and hearing Ito's words about Ryo hiding something, Shin rushes to look at his brother's list of teenagers and... No, wait, that sounds bad. Let me try that again. Shin sneaks onto his 28-year-old brother's laptop and checks out the secret list that he's been intentionally hiding from the police of high schoolers that he's been monitoring very, very carefully. Nope, that's so much worse. And that is where this episode ends. This is the first episode that didn't feel like it was trying to shove exposition on us, and I think it worked out nicely. It has a good balance of character moments mixed with persona action, which is all I really want from a series like this. Those of you that are watching along at home, what did you think of this episode? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you all again in 2 weeks. But for now, so long. On the next episode of Trinity Soul Tuesdays. Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading